ABC is a triangle in which altitude, that question number 4 is also done. Altitude 1.
Ma'am, no.
Okay, no problem. Let's do then question number 4. Triangle ABC is a triangle in which altitude B and CF to the side AC and AB are equal. You have to show that triangle ABE is congruent to triangle ACF. So I told you how to start. First of all, we have to write given. So the given things are, you can write, just number it up. This is angle number 1, this is angle number 2. Okay, this is angle number 3 and this is angle number 4. So I can say angle 1 is equal to angle 2 is equal to angle 3 is equal to angle 4, and this all are equal to 90 degree. Reason? Because BE and CF are altitudes. Altitudes meaning they are perpendicular to this sides. So this is the first given point. Second point is that BE and CF are equal. So you should write BE is equal to CF. So length of these two altitudes are equal. So that you have to mention. Now you have to draw the diagram with labeling. So please draw the diagram, label it up because we have given them name as 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you have to start the proof. So what is the proof? Whatever you want to prove, that you have to write in triangle ABE and triangle ACF. Okay, now angle A is common in this both the triangle. In ABE and ACF, there is angle A which is common in both. So I can write angle A is equal to angle A. I can mention it up as common. Now you can write angle 4 is equal to, angle 4 is in ABE, this angle, and angle 4 is equal to angle 3. So this is, both are 90 degrees. So definitely angle 4 and angle 3. See, you have to keep an eye on the triangle. So I'm just coloring it with different colors so that you can know which triangles we are talking about. We are talking about this ACF. This is ACF, and we are talking about ABE. This is ABE. So you can see in ABE and ACF, angle A is common and angle 3 is equal to angle 4, that is 90 degree. And if two angles are equal, then third angle of the triangle will also be equal. So you can write, you can just mention the number. You can just mention it as 5 and you can mention it up as 6. Then 5 is equal to 6. What is the reason? If two angles of the triangle are equal, if two angles of a triangle of triangles, two angles of triangles are equal, then third angle is also equal. So you got to know that angle 5 is equal to 6. Okay, and we have, apart from that, we also have BE is equal to CF. BE is equal to CF. It is already given. So we can apply ASA criteria. We can write by ASA.
Instead of ASA, wouldn't it be AAS?
AAS we can take, but we have simplified it, Dhanvi. How we have simplified? See, this angle is angle A, and I have taken like this. If you look at the triangle ABE, I have taken angle 5 and angle 4, and included side is BE. Similarly, when you look at AFC, okay, then we have taken 3 and 6, and included side is CF. So do you got it? कौन से हमने angles choose किए हैं finally A से criteria लगाने के लिए?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so we have chosen angle 3, which is equal to angle 4, and we have chosen angle 5, which is equal to angle 6, and included sides are BE and CF. So yeah, definitely we can use AAS, but I have not used it because it is not explicitly shown before. In our book, we are only shown two criterias, that is SSS. I think three criterias they have shown us till now: SSS and SAS and ASA. So I have not moved to AAS. I have not moved to RHS till now.
Okay, ma'am.
So why I have converted it into ASA? Because see, if two angles are equal, then definitely third angle will also be equal. So just to include the side, I go to the third angle. So you can say by ASA congruency rule, these two triangles are congruent. And then for the second part, you can write by CPCT. If these two triangles are congruent, then by CPCT sides will be corresponding, sides will be equal, and AB is equal to AC. And if AB and AC are equal, then it gives us an idea that it is an isosceles triangle. So everyone please complete it, then we will proceed to the next question, number 5. So the things which you have to follow for triangles or lines and angles, write given, then write what you need to solve, draw the diagram, then write proof, or what is solution, whatever. If you want to prove, then write prove. You can write solution if you want to find the values, and if you want to show, you can write to show. Anything, any word you can use. I hope all of you have understood the solution, how we have done.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Nihal, is it clear to you also?
Yes, ma'am.
Leona,
Yes, ma'am.
Ayan?
Now it's clear.
Okay. So can I erase if it is written in everyone's copy?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So let's move to question number 5 quickly. ABC and DBC are two isosceles triangle on the same base BC. You have to show that angle ABD is equal to angle ACD. So see, if there is some question, we have some logic behind that question. We should have some clear logic in my mind how to solve that particular question. So if I want to show that two angles are equal, how can I move to two angles are equal? I can move to two angles are equal by CPCT, isn't it? So if I say that it is like this two triangles are congruent, then I can say by CPCT this two angles are equal. So what does it give me an hint? It gives me an hint that I have to solve it with the help of congruency of two triangle. And once I prove this two triangles congruent, then I can write by CPCT these two angles are equal. So whatever is given in the question, that we will be writing first. So triangle ABC and DBC are isosceles triangles. So isosceles triangle, what does it mean? So their opposite sides are equal, or two sides are equal. So I can write AB is equal to AC. I can write reason as triangle ABC is isosceles triangle. Second point, I can write BD is equal to DC. And what is the reason? As triangle BDC is isosceles triangle. So if triangle is isosceles, then two sides are equal. So these are the things which is given. Now what to show? We need to show angle ABD is equal to angle ACD. So how should I prove it? So the proof is, whatever is the angle, I will take that triangles in triangle ABD and triangle ACD. So see, I have taken ABD triangle. So and ACD triangle. Okay. So ABD triangle. So I have to join AD to make it ABD triangle. Okay. So first what I will write, join AD. Okay, because I have to take triangle ABD and ACD. So ABD and ACD can be converted into two triangles by joining AD. So now I can write AB is equal to AC. I can write given BD is equal to DC. It is again given, and AD is equal to AD. That is common. So what is the name of criteria by which these two triangles will be congruent?
SSS.
Correct. So we can write by SSS congruency rule, three sides are equal. So we can say by SSS congruency rule, triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ACD. Then I can write angle ABD is equal to angle ACD by CPCT. Understand? So how I have just taken the solution from connecting the dots from the back end. So back end, I can see these two angles I have to make equal. So for making angles or any side equal, I have to make that triangle congruent. So I have chosen that triangle. So for making that triangle, I have to join AD. Once I join AD, I can see that all the three sides of this triangles are equal to the another three side of another triangle. So I can say by SSS congruency rule, these two triangles are congruent. So the solution is really easy. Just you have to join AD. Okay, so if it is understood and written, do tell me.
Ma'am, written.
Okay, so I'm erasing.
Ma'am, just a
Okay, Leona.
ma'am done.
Okay, so I'm now clearing it up. Okay, so let's move to question number 6. ABC is an isosceles triangle. In the diagram is 7.34, in which AB and AC are equal and BA is produced to D such that AD is equal to AB. You have to show that BCD is a right angle. Okay, so if I need to show that BCD is a right angle, okay, so it is a little bit difficult question. So ABC is an isosceles triangle. Whatever is given in the question, that we will be writing first. So first point is AB is equal to AC. Second point is AD is equal to AB. Okay, so I can just mark it on the diagram also. AB is equal to AC and AD is equal to AB. So AB is equal to AC. I can just number it 1 and 2. Okay, now I will write the proof. What we need to show, that line also you can write, to show angle BCD is equal to 90 degree. Now proof is AB is equal to AC. Therefore, angle 1 is equal to angle 2. What is the reason? Angles opposite to equal sides are equal. This theorem we have learned. So angle opposites to equal sides are equal. Okay, now next thing which is given is AD is equal to AB. So in place of AD is equal to AB. It is already given in the question. So what I am doing, see here, I am replacing AB by AC. So can I replace it, because see AB is equal to AC. So in place of AB, I am writing AC. So I am just writing it here as AB is equal to AC. So in place of AB, I have just substituted it as AC. Now I can mention it 3 and I can mention it 4. So I can write angle 3 is equal to angle 4. What is the reason? Angles opposite to equal sides are equal. So is it okay? Now I can write angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 plus angle 4 is equal to 180 degree. What is the reason? Angle sum property. In place of 1, I can write 2 because angle 1 and 2 are equal. So in place of 1, I am writing 2. And in place of 4, I can write 3 You can just number it up. You can number it up equation 1 and you can number it up equation 2. So you can write by equation 1 and equation 2. So now how it changes? It changes into 2 angle 2 plus 2 angle 3 is equal to 180 degree, or you can take 2 common. So you got angle 2 plus 3 is equal to 90 degree, which is required. So see, we have broken the question into parts. So what property I have used? I have used that if a triangle is isosceles triangle, if two sides are equal, then angle opposite to equal sides are equal. Then after that, I have used angle sum property and I have make the substitution so that everything will turn up into this 2 plus 3, angle 2 plus 3. So I get their measure. So I got the measure of 2 plus 3 as 90 degree. So the question seems difficult and it is also important question because it requires two or three things, two or three concepts to be put in that solution. So that implementation of theorem is there, and that theorem is angle opposite to equal sides are equal. So do tell me if there is any doubt. Is there any doubt or should I raise?
Ma'am, no doubt.
Okay, so I'm just clearing it up. Okay, so let's move to question number 7. ABC is a right angle triangle in which angle A is 90 degree. So the diagram is not given. We have to make ABC as right angle triangle. So it is A, B, and this is C. So it is right angle triangle. Angle A is equal to 90 degree and AB is equal to AC. So these two sides are equal. You have to find angle B and C. So very easy question, I should say. So I am giving you 2 minutes to try it yourself and come up with the solution. So those who have completed, they can raise their hand and do tell me that they are done. Should I tell or you are trying? Yes, do tell me what you are doing. Are you trying or you don't understand how to do?
I'm doing.
Okay. The question will get over in least steps, I should say.
I'm done.
Yes, Nihal, it is correct. Can you explain how?
Ma'am, angle B will be equal to angle C because AB is equals to AC. So angle opposite to equal sides will be equal. Then angle A plus angle B plus angle C will be 180-degree angle sum property.
Yes, you are correct.
Then 2 times angle B is equals to 180 minus 90-degree. Then angle B will be 180 by 90, which is 45. And angle C is equals to angle B, which will also be 45.
Very good. So first step is B is equal to C. What is the reason? As
Angles
AB is
opposite to equal sides are equal.
correct. As AB is equal to AC or angles opposite to equal sides are equal. So now I can write A plus B plus C is equal to 180-degree. And this is angle sum property. So in place of B, I can write, in place of C, I am writing B. And in place of A, I can write 90. So twice of angle B is equal to 90, or I can say angle B is equal to 45-degree and angle C is equal to also 45-degree. Excellent. I think Dhanvi has also done the same answer. Yes, Dhanvi, very good. So the things are easy here. You are being given one angle and you are being given, so it is right angle isosceles triangle. So it is right angled also and isosceles also. So in right angled isosceles triangle, one angle measure is 90 degree and rest of the two equal angles are 45 degree each. So how we have done? The angle opposite to equal sides are equal, then we have applied angle sum property. Question number 8 is again very simple and I am giving you time to try it yourself. Then we will discuss. Show that angles of equilateral triangle are 60 degree each. So can I erase question number 7?
Yes.
Ma'am, wait a second.
Oh, I have erased. Okay, do tell me when to erase, Divyansh.
Yes, ma'am, written.
So question number 8, show that all angles of equilateral triangle are 60 degree each. So I am making a diagram, as diagram is not given in the question. So I am making an equilateral triangle, and equilateral triangle means all sides are equal. So I can write, given triangle ABC is an equilateral triangle. Okay, now what to show? All angles are 60 degree. So I can say AB is equal to AC is equal to BC. Therefore, angle A is equal to angle B is equal to angle C. Reason, angles opposite to equal sides are equal. So if all sides are equal, then all angles should also be equal. Now I can apply angle sum property. So in place of B, I can write A. C, I can write A. So I got 3 angle A is equal to 180 degree, or I got angle A is equal to 60 degree. Same is true for B, same is true for C. So if it is an equilateral triangle, means all sides are equal, then all angles will also be equal or 60 degree each. So please tell me, write it fast, then we will start the new exercise today itself.
Ma'am, written.
Okay, so I am just rejoining, connecting again.